it's TxStampin Sharon bringing you another video. This is a really quick, easy card. I think you could crank out a bunch of them. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, you can do so below. After you subscribe, you can hit that little bell and then you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. Do you want to see the card? Pretty cute, very summery. We're going to be using a stamp set called Lemon Zest. Got some cute sayings. It follows all my criteria of finding a stamp set with sentiments and images to make a variety of cards. Here is my card. Little basket weave going on. Doesn't that look like a summer picnic happening right there? Let's make this easy card. I have all my materials ready. I did run the Coastal Cabana through the Basket Weave Embossing Folder. So I wanted to chat with you about this. This is called a dynamic folder, and if you could tell on the video, it is very thick. You only want to use one of the clear cutting plates when you're using this type of embossing folder, when you're running it through the Big Shot. Otherwise, the sandwich is too large, it's too thick, and it could break your machine, or I don't even think you could crank it through. So don't worry about breaking your machine. I don't think you can crank it through. I have two pieces of Whisper White that are cut exactly the same. And I have a piece of Flirty Flamingo. Flirty Flamingo was one of our old in colors that they brought back, or they carried over. And so it is now available in the 2018-2019 annual catalog. Beautiful color, and look how they go so well together. First, what we're going to do is we're going to stamp our lemons. I'm using Pineapple Punch. That is a new color from Stampin Up. Next, I'm going to pull in my Memento black ink. Don't worry about if it's not straight because we're going to punch these out. I'm using the, let's see, the Fruit Builder Punch. I forget what all this stuff is called. And I'm going to punch out my lemon. Actually, first I'm going to go ahead and punch out using my circle punch. I have a 1 3/4 inch punch. Next, I'm going to take the same punch and punch out my lemon. And now we can bring in our punch. So notice the reason why I would have messed up my sentiment that I'd already stamped out if I didn't punch that first. Sometimes you have to go from left to right or right to left depending on your punch. I have all my pieces punched out now, and so we're going to just assemble. Oops. Adding some snail on the back of my first Whisper White layer. When I add a very textured piece of cardstock, I like to put on some multi-purpose glue. Notice I'm not going all the way to the edges because I don't want the glue to squish out. Next, I'm going to take my round lemon and I'm just going to use my snips and cut it right down the middle. On one of my pieces, on one of my slices of lemon, I'm going to add a dimensional. Whoops. I'm also going to add a dimensional to my If Life Gives You Lemons and to my big lemon. Nope, take that back. I'm not gonna add it to the big lemon. I'm gonna add it to this. Next, I'm going to take my large lemon and I'm going to go ahead and add some multi-purpose glue on the back of that because it is going to adhere to this textured piece of paper and I don't want that to pop off when it's in the mail to my friend. And now I'm going to go ahead and add some multi-purpose glue to this piece as well. And I'm just going to place that slash right underneath the other one because I have a dimensional there. So see how it gives it kind of some texture with that other slash up in the air? So when life gives you lemons, squeeze it for all it's worth. That's just going to go inside. The next thing we need to do is add a little bow. I'm going to grab a mini glue dot and I'm going to place it right there and then just add the bow. I promised, quick and easy. So now you know what to do when life gives you lemons. You just make a card and make yourself happy. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to spend it with me.